And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations, bringing the best content for the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake, and I am a real-world flight dispatcher aiming to bring you a little more context to your flight sim viewing experience. And today, we are going to be making a fictional delivery of everything about this is fictional. Delivery is fictional, I think. Delivering an A380 from Toulouse. I don't think 380s are even built in Toulouse, not that they're even building them anymore. But nonetheless, it gives me an alibi to fly the A380 for an hour and a half, because my ass ain't about to fly this some bitch across no oceans, no transcons, none of that stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be the mission today. We're gonna be delivering Lufthansa A380 from Toulouse over to Frankfurt as Lufthansa Flight 9080. Probably gonna be fine on say intentions, because I have done one complete flight in this airplane in my life, and it was on stream. So I'm not, I'm not competent on this airplane, I guess we could say, for some bat simage. So we'll be say intentioning instead. We do have Rue in the room today. She's gonna be hanging out here with us. Crystal is gone to lunch with some friends, so you're probably gonna hear me yell at her quite a bit, because she's a mischievous, curious little shit. She's chewing on my Nextlevel racing chair as we speak, trying to chew on metal. She tries to chew on my door stopper. A minute ago, she was about to put her mouth on one of the cables that goes to the Captain McDo, and I'll kill a bitch. I'm telling you. Now that she's back in camera frame, we do have the Rue cam today. Every donation made to the stream today, she will get a treat. These are fancy treats, I guess. Crystal says they're expensive, so for every donation, Rue will get a treat. She'll probably get treats anyways. Unless she's a fucking bitch. Then she ain't gonna get shit. Unless y'all say to do it. But anyways, starting with our channel members, huge shout out to all the channel members, and that's going to be, of course, the one and only, the lovely, the sweetest, the biggest hearted Cali Simmer, Marco, Image Seeker, Kyle Lewis, Captain Nate, AJJ, D-Champ, Captain Johnny Bravo, Zippy Zapple, Wes on Wheels, AJ Fenari, Micah Messer, Dustin, Josh Sioux Falls, Acrogalami, Owls, Liam Arnold, Palco, Mixesh, Chanel, William Thomas, Chase Skyfall, Rob MC, Captain Kim Trails, Pilot Depth, Brett Smith, Drew Stone, Tyler Rocks, Fritz 340, C Propellant, FOS or Fossil Flight, gotta keep an eye on her, Captain Shaquille Oatmeal, Jet Kid, Tenor Namibia, Rev Alvin O'Neill, or Rev O'Neill, I think it used to be at Rev Alvin O'Neill, Brian Starks, Buckeye Flight, Virtual Flight Diaries, Zach Hamilton, Crazy Italian, Major Mark, Vaughn Williams, Matt YSSY, what is that, Sydney? And Captain Tango and Nabil. Huge shout out to all those guys. Thank y'all so much for the continued support. And if you are a channel member, due to somebody's very gracious membership giving, hey, get out of there. Look, we're already starting. She's trying. Fuck off. Fuck off. Go lay down. Go lay down. I put cheese in your Kong so that you would lay the fuck down and leave me alone. You sweetest girl, but you're a little shit sometimes. I need the camera so I can like show y'all her face. Maybe I can do that. Hang on. Let me do it with my cell phone. Tell you, this doggy. Oh, she's the cutest, sweetest little shit. Alright, let's see if we can switch this around real fast. Properties. Yeah, camera 2. Let me select it. I don't know if it's gonna. Oh, it did change. Alright, there we go. Rue. Hey. Look at the baby. Oh, look at the baby. She's a little shithead, but she's a cute shithead. And you're my shithead. Oh, goodness, already.
Good morning. Well, I can't resist Miss Rue, so here's a treat for her.
Say thank you, Callie Simmer. Thank you. You get the treaties. Oh, goodness. Callie Simmer's kicking it off. Gonna make this little girl fat. She could actually stand to put on a little bit of weight. Now I just need to be able to open this with one hand. Stand by, guys. I'm just looking at my sexy legs or nothing. All right. We'll start with a few treats. Good girl. One more. Sit. Disco girl. Say thank you, Callie Simmer. We love you. Now she wants to eat my hands. She is teething. Her molars are coming in. She's lost pretty much all of her front teeth. So we're off to a good start. Now let's see if we can switch this back. What? And actually get this flight going. What is it? This one, right? There we go. All right. Callie, thank you so much for supporting Rue. She is greatly appreciative, and she loves her treats. So thank you. It's super sweet. Of course. Hang on, guys. I have to go check on. Get out of there. Just trying to run through all of my cables. I just want to say hello to Steph. Welcome. What do I see there? A beautiful crane. Are you talking about the dog, or are you talking about on the sim? It's a sim. It is the jetway to the A380. But guys, give me 1 sec. I have to go check on something real quick for Crystal. Take me like 30 seconds. Be right back. go see if Crystal had chicken in the freezer, so she won't have to go to the store and get none. All right. Can't wait to see the livery in action. Hell yeah. The bird on the side of the livery is a crane. Oh, that kind of crane. Yeah. Sorry. I was thinking like a crane that's used, you know, to build stuff. So, all right, cool. Well, let's get to it. Make our way down to the aircraft. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I don't think I greeted everybody in the chat, but we got AJJ in the house. Wes is also here. Great to see you, Wes. My man Gray Shirt, welcome, welcome. And of course, we all know Callie's in the house. And Steph, great to see you all. Hope y'all doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. We are not flying in real time because it's dark, but we are flying with real time weather. We'll make our way over to the cockpit. Obviously, since it's a delivery flight, there are no passengers on board, so we don't have to wait for any boarding, any of that good stuff. We can just fuel up and head out. Shout out to the fly-by-wire team for making this beautiful freeware aircraft. As you all know, a little double-decker. They did a wonderfully beautiful job on the aircraft. All right. Let's get to it. And let's get all them batteries on. All that ground power. Crew supply, ground control. Put that down to captain side. Aiders 1, 2, and 3. Nav and logo come on. No mobile to auto and on the emergency exit lights. Since there's no purser, aka flight attendants on the airplane, we'll be controlling the temperature. Now, I will go ahead and admit, every time I fly this aircraft, anytime I look forward for whatever reason, I'm guessing it's the displays, kind of get a little lag in the frames, so just bear with me on that. But now, coming over to the EFA side of things, we'll go constraints to on. Obviously, flight directors will already be on up here, and then constraints on the other side. Down on the radios, got VHF 1 on. We'll go ahead and get interphone and cabin on. Well, we won't need cabin because there's nobody in the cabin. No, other way. These arrows are opposite. And we'll come over here, import our sim brief data. Let's go to payload. On the fuel side of things, we're just going to do an instant fueling, because typically when for aircraft deliveries, the airplane's already filled up. In my experience managing the delivery program for my airline, we would have the aircraft pre-fueled to usually around 25,000 pounds. That way, for all of like the first flight and certification flight and acceptance flight, it's got fuel on it, and then by the time that we go to accept the airplane, it would already have pretty large amount of fuel in there, and we wouldn't need to take any additional fuel, at least for our domestic deliveries. Internationals, obviously, we needed to be fueled up to tank capacity. All right, so we got our fuel payload wise, no passengers, No cargo. Let's see how this compares. So our zero fuel weight's planned at 661,400 pounds, and that's what we've got on the airplane. So we look good there. Alright, now coming down to our McDo. I don't know what you'd call this now. We'll do the company flight plan request. We'll see if it gets imported. Hopefully it does, because this route is just a shit ton of directs. It's like no airways. Flight plan receive, awaiting insertion, and we'll insert that. We are Lufthansa flight 9080, yeah. From Toulouse to Frankfurt, carrying an alternate of Hamburg, which actually Hamburg's weather is shit, so probably should have changed that, but I didn't look at their weather. But Frankfurt is just marginal VFR, so we won't have any issues getting in. We'll be cruising at 40,000 feet and a CI of 50. Average wind components, a headwind of 8 knots. And then over to the departure runway, should be off 14 right. We are on the Min 7 Hotel. And no transition, we'll insert that. And then on the arrival, 25 left is the planned landing runway. And it is pretty long, so just wanted to make sure. So I don't fly outside the States a ton, so I'm not super familiar with the layout of these airports. Alright, so 25 left. It's going to be ILS. We're going to be on the Impax 5 Bravo. And we're not going to do an approach via. That's only going to be on ATC clearance. Make sure we don't have any discons. We'll go ahead and delete that one. This one we'll expect. The rest of that looks good. Let's see, we've done, I guess there's probably not a secondary. Yeah. So let's go to fuel load. Zero fuel weight is 661.4. Oh, that's right, it does it in kilos. Alright, I'm going to go adjust that real quick in SimBrief. Briefing preview. Alright, so that's going to make our zero fuel weight 300 tons. And then zero fuel weight CG, we'll pull from over here. 36.2. Block fuel in tons is 45.4. Cool. Route reserve 0. Our alternate burn is 8.1, and then actually I do have it set to 30 minutes because it's not FAA. Passenger number 0, blah blah blah, we all know that, cool. So that should be good to go. We got GPS primary now. Alright, I am going to get my numbers via SimBrief. Alright, it's giving me a flaps 1. Don't know what our CG is going to be though. It's a 0 fuel weight CG. So what is our tow CG? I'm just going to give it the standard. I don't know if we're... Well, we don't even have a trim wheel to look. Damn you. I don't know. We'll just call it up 1.0. Alright, let's see. Cell temp's gonna be 65. It's gonna be flex 65, and then V speeds 36, 36, and 47. Sweet. All that's good to go. Does have our climb altitude in there. Yeah, perfect. All right, cool. Now if I want fix info, let's do LFBO. I'm going to do a 5-mile range ring around it in case we need to come back. And then same thing for Frankfurt, yeah. Cool. That's about all there is to that. Let's get our clearance. She's been a good girl right now, fortunately. $21,705. Man, we really gotta. Alright, before we get clearance, I want to check back on the chat, see what we got going on. Is this eStall? I'm not even sure what that's about. You did not find the time to make custom interior and did not want to steal. Ah, gotcha. So you're the creator of this livery. What y'all? What's this eStall y'all are talking about? Maybe that's some European stuff that I don't know what it is. If you like my livery, then feel free to leave a like and a screenshot. Absolutely, definitely will. In fact, let's go. Let's grab the link. Yep, I see your picture on there now. This will be my first time flying with it. Alright guys, so if y'all want this livery as well, there is the link. And if you enjoy the livery, go drop a like. Definitely helps them out. And let's see, I do have screenshots already. Let's see, let's go 5-star. Well, won't let me type in here. Choose an image. Files choose too large. Of course they are. Let's try doing just one. Yeah, it's too big. But I will definitely go get those shrunk down and then put those on here, my friend. Thank you for the hard work on this livery. It looks absolutely amazing. Okay, clearance. Let's get it. Toulouse clearance. Lufthansa 9080 looking for IFR to Frankfurt.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Better be. That's a B, yeah.
Lufthansa 9080, Blagnac clearance, clear to Frankfurt via the Mendes 7 Hotel, departure runway 14 right. Initial climb to flight level 070, departure on 121.105 squawk 7663.
Alright, clear to Frankfurt Airport via the Men's 7 Hotel, Men's transition. We'll expect 14 right for departure, initial climb to 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 121.105, squawk 7663 for Lufthansa 9080.
Lufthansa 9080, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.9.
Ground 121.9, we're pushing start Delta, Lufthansa 9080. I've been finding a lot of Delta lately. Let's see, perf. I don't know how to get our stab trim for takeoff. Oh well, if we crash, we crash. It's just a brand new airplane. Who cares? Alrighty, so 14 right, we got that in the box. Initial climb up to 7,000. QNH here is 1020. Set on both sides. Winds 120 at 9, cav okay, temps 10, dew point 8. I think we're about ready to roll. Let's get that AP fired up. Got our fuel so we can get the mini fuel pumps turned on. Alright, so on VHF3, we're going to put in our departure frequency of 121.105. These really odd frequencies. And then maybe they changed something with a 380, but at least in the A320 family, we have to have the PA selected so that the PA announcements from the flight attendants are recorded on the CVR. So we'll turn that on. Let's brighten up these displays. Now, if this was a delivery flight, the pilots would have to come down and close the main cabin door. So we just did that. You can see the jet bridge is pulled away. We have to go arm all the doors as well. Had to look it up. What ESTAL was? It's short takeoff and landings. So I've known that for like bush flying. I just didn't know if that was something different for commercial airliners. And I think Big Boy needs a runway. Which mean you think Big Boy needs a runway? I got runways in there, right? Yeah. 14 right, 25 left. You are very welcome. And if you weren't around, my friend, thank you so much for the hard work on this livery. It looks phenomenal. Oh, okay. So y'all go do like some stall competition flying. Yeah, that stuff would be fun. I love doing GA flying, especially like bush flying, mountain flying in the sim. My favorite area is Jackson Hole, as we all know, followed by Yosemite. Again, guys, for every donation made today, Rue gets a treat, and if y'all don't donate, she'll probably still get a treat, so don't feel pressured. Alright, let's go to ground on 21.9. What? How is this? This is different. It's 21.9, so if I want to switch it, okay. A while ago I went to a different frequency. And after that's going to be tower on 18.1. Toulouse ground. Lufthansa 9080 at the delivery center, ready for pushback and engine start.
Lufthansa 9080, Blagnac ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Face southeast. Change direction. Alright, brakes released. Clear to push. Face south. Southeast. Those flood lights on. Alright, let's fire them up. And we got bleed air. Plain Nuts, what's up, man? Sorry, just jumping in. Is this the new Lufthansa livery? It is. Now, y'all will probably be able to know more than me, but is this a fictional livery for the 380? I know it's a real livery in general, but I don't think it's on a 380, is it? Y'all would know better than I would. It's a monster-ass airplane. Oh, yay, it is. Or, oh, it is. Yay, going. Hey, there you go. It is linked in the chat just above. Starting 3 and 4, and Brake set. What's that say? Oh, okay. So go to auto. And squawk was 7663. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. They created it for the 7. That's what I've seen it on, was the 7.8. Awesome. That's cool. Makes this even more fun that it's not fictional. I thought it was all fictional. Alright, we got the signal. So ready for chase plane to come out. I'm not going to have to do all this drone work. Alrighty, after start flow, into start 2, normal. Arm spoilers, reset rotor trim. Flaps 1. If you can come off. And we'll get this on over to TA. I don't know if we can fit through there. Knock ground, Lufthansa 9080, ready taxi 14 right.
Lufthansa 9080, runway 14 right taxi via Yankee 60, Sierra 60, Whiskey 60, Whiskey 80, Whiskey 90, W1000, Sierra 11.
This is the dumbest shit of all time. Taxi runway 14 right via Yankee 60, Sierra 60, Whiskey 60, Whiskey 80, Whiskey 90, Whiskey 100, Sierra 11, Lufthansa 9080. Oh my god, this is the dumbest. This is why I don't fly outside of the States, is because of this. Some of this, most of the shit they do outside the States is just so fucked. And if any of y'all are from Europe, I still have the same opinion. It's the dumbest shit. Let me show y'all this. Alright, so we're right here, right? We have to taxi. That route. So instead of this whole portion, well, let's mark it red. Alright, so instead of this whole taxiway being one taxiway, one letter, every single portion is broken up into an individual taxiway. Whiskey 60, Whiskey 80, Whiskey 90, Whiskey 100. That is fucking dumb. So we just made what would be, should be like 4 letters. Would be like Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. It could be literally 4 letters, but instead we have that entire readback. That is the dumbest shit of all time. I digress, but fuck, I hate flying in Europe. Alrighty, let's go. Brake check, pressure 0. Alright, mini brief. Departing off runway 14 right on the Min 7 Hotel, the first fix of Bravo Oscar 141. Be L11 off the ground, up to 7,000 feet. Let's see where we go. Gross weight is 760.7. Fuel on board 99.4. Flaps config 1. And V1's 136, V2's 147. Flight controls check. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Let's hit that again for you guys. And we're going to skip the rudder because we all know can't do no swivel steering disconnect. So flight controls checks complete. Once we get on the straightaway, we'll go through the before takeoff flow. Give you a pic of the fleet in Discord. Sounds good. Appreciate it. Too bad we don't have a good 747 yet in sim. Yeah. In 2020 we had the, obviously the, what is this? Do I not have a left window view set up? We had the the default, but with all those mods, made it pretty good. Like the sound mods, the cockpit textures mods, made it like enjoyable. Alrighty, clear on the left, clear on the right. Oh, and I forgot to do the damn taxi by. It's alright, I'll get it coming back all the way around. Hit that. Control pitch disagree. Yeah, I bet. I don't really know what my, like how I'm supposed to figure out my stab trim. Hey, stop eating the baseboards. But it's auto trimmed, so if we get any kind of screaming at us, then we'll just ignore it. Sound good? Sounds good.
Lufthansa Nina 080, contact tower on 118.1.
Over tower on 18.1, we'll see Lufthansa 9080. Alright, this is what I can't figure out. I'm trying to swap it over. Where's it even getting this? Not this 21705. Oh, you gotta enter it in. That's weird. That's a lot of extra steps. Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 9080, holding short runway 14 right, ready for takeoff.
Lufthansa 9080 Heavy, Black Knack Tower, runway 14 right, winds 11011, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 14 right, Lufthansa 9080. And Steph, what's AFK? What does that mean? Alright, ladies and gents, let's roll. Spool at 50. Yeah. Man, flex, that's just runway, auto thrust blue.
V1.
Fathering. Now. Over to departure, Lufthansa 9080. Alright, flaps 0, speed checks, flap 0, after takeoff checklist. Landing gears up, flaps are retracted, APU is off. Departure, Lufthansa 9080, climbing 3,500 or 7,000 on the Min 7 hotel departure.
Lufthansa 9080 Heavy, Black Knack approach identified. Climb flight level 070, vectors to Bravo, Oscar 141. Then asphalt.
Climb flight level 070 and direct Bravo Oscar 141, then it's found Lufthansa 9080. Alright, transition altitude standard. Speed alt star.
Lufthansa 9080, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Lufthansa 9080. 23 blue, thrust climb, open climb. Oh, away from keyboard. Man, y'all these acronyms. I have never heard that one.
9080, contact Bordeaux control on 125.7
Over to 125.79er, Lufthansa 9080. 10,000. Oh, my beacon was off. Whoopsie. Good afternoon. Lufthansa 9080 climbing 10,700, flight level 230. Pro ass takeoff.
080 Bordeaux contrôle identified. Salut bien.
Bonjour, motherfucker. Pro ass takeoff. I appreciate it, man. The speed definitely got up on me pretty quick. I didn't do my 80 knot and 100 knot call outs. Rudder's real sensitive on this thing too. Kept like wig wagging. But I will say, for the size of this airplane,
Lufthansa Nina 080 Bordeaux contrôle. Climb flight level 300.
climb level 300, Lufthansa 9080. 30 blue. Yeah, like, it feels real sensitive. Like, it feels very agile for the little bit of input that I'm putting in. I think even the Phoenix feels less agile for the amount of input that I'm having to give the airplane. I don't know, maybe it's somewhat realistic, maybe it's not. I don't know. I haven't flown a 380 level D sim yet. Probably never will. But I have flown an Airbus level D and a 7.3 and a CRJ. So how is everybody's Sunday afternoon? Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Hope nobody's having to put up with too much bullshit. And now that Rue's back on her bed, go back to the Rue camp. There we go, that's perfect. We can see the scenery, we can see the engines, and we can see the cameras. I will say that one thing fly-by-wire got right, man. Those spinners on the engines look really good. The engine fan blade animation has been solid. Solid. Tell you what though, I do think I'm gonna keep hand flying it up.
Lufthansa Nina 080 climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Lufthansa 9080. Just a couple inches of snow, that's all the bullshit I had to put away. That actually kind of sounds lovely though, I wouldn't mind that. Alright, let's see. What we'll do. Aside from frequency changes, we're going to keep our view looking just like this. Well, after. It's one reason I love Airbus. It's just so, it's enjoyable to hand fly. It's not a lot of damn work like Boeing is. Boeing's a lot of it. Work with all the trimming, any power changes, now your trim's all. Or I just suck at hand flying, one of the two. Plain nuts, how cold is it at your house? What's the coldest it's been that you're aware of? And also, did anybody get to step outside last night and watch the meteor shower? I saw, shoot, like 7 or 8 of them within just a few minutes. Pretty dope.
080, climb. Flight level 400.
Time flight level 400, Lufthansa 980. It was pretty earlier, but the wind picked up, blew the snow off the trees. Ah, yeah, it ain't pretty no more. That's my favorite, man. When you got snow on the ground and the trees and the sun's out, clear skies. It's beautiful. What you doing, Ruru? What you doing? What's up? You want to get in my lap? Want to say hello to everybody? Come here. Let's see if I can pick you up. Come here. Oh, the baby girl wants to come say hey. She don't like being held for very long. Right now it's 20 with feels like 1. It was down to 10 at the beginning of the week. Goodness. What you doing, sweet girl? Sweet baby. You wanna fly the airplane? You a daddy's girl or mama's girl? You a daddy's girl or mama's girl? Huh? You're a daddy's girl at night. She loves to snuggle with daddy. Don't you? Yeah, sweet baby. It's getting big, y'all. Getting big, getting heavy. Getting big, getting heavy. You wanna get down? Did you get her a pilot hat? Oh, that's, yeah. Yep. Know what that means? I know she won't wear the glasses. That will drive her nuts. But here we go. So we can get her a lanyard, a tie, epaulets. That's funny. No time to be held, lots of things to explore. Yeah, like all the cables attaching all of my hardware that she wants to shoot. Right now she's just licking on my leg. Let's see if they make anything for dogs specifically. Dog pilot costume. Yo. I don't know, guys. We might have to get her something. Get her the old style strap on. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That might be that way she can't like sling it off. That's funny. I need to get Crystal's presents. I haven't gotten her shit. Frenchie with a leather jacket. That's funny. pilot bandana. That's funny. There's a hat strapped on. Oh, it does. Different sizes? Oh, different colors? Yeah, I was thinking about the collar too. Like, I like the collar that's with the kids thing, because I can just put it around her neck. I'm gonna start putting real on my thumbnails. That'll definitely attract more folks to the channel.
Contact Marseille. Control on 128 decimal 85.
Over to 121.85 for the tons of 9080. Low control, Lufthansa 9080 climbing 37,900 for flight level 400. Maybe? No? I said 128. Low control, Lufthansa 9080 climbing flight level 390 to flight level 400.
Lufthansa 9080 Marseille control identified. Good afternoon.
Yeah, I do think that. I think either or will work. No, I might just get a boat. Look at the baby. That's the snuggles. Macy was just like this. She'd lay down. She would lay down on you because she wanted to be touching you. But there's a lot of things that are eerily similar between Macy and Rue. Can I zoom this? Yeah. Those eyes. Yeah, she's like, alright, fuck off. Switch it back over. I want that tie. That's what I want. But yeah, we'll stay with the bandana because then you got the epaulets and the wings, all that stuff. Shay, how's it going, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Joining at just the right time. We're looking to see what kind of pilot uniform that we can buy for her. Now, the thing is, though, I got to take consideration, like, in, you know, a few months, she's going to be damn near fully grown. So she might outgrow a lot of this stuff, depending on what I buy. Let's go back to the dog. Go to carts. Deselect the crystal stuff. Oh, is this not Prime? Damn it. For free fast delivery. Whatever. Proceed to checkout. Need anything else? No. I am very hungry though. Yep, she is. She is a chocolate lab. In fact, last night, Crystal and I went out to Mount Dora for food. Mount Dora is like a very small, like kind of little Florida town, very quaint bunch of shops. And there's a shop there that we like to go to that sells a lot of collegiate items, but they also had some Christmas tree ornaments that were dogs. And unfortunately, they were sold out of the black lab, which I wanted for Bella, but they did have a chocolate lab. So we got a little chocolate lab. It's like a little dog sitting. So we bought that because of Rue and Macy back in the day. Cool. So for future streams, we should have Rue decked out in some pilot attire. She can be my little co-pilot. Macy used to be my co-pilot. Find this one picture of Macy. Let's see. It's probably one of my favorite pictures of her all time. Anytime that I was flying, Macy was always right by my side, laying by the chair. Miss her a ton. She's such a good dog. Here it is. This is my favorite picture of her. Fly an airplane, and look, right next to me, watching the screen. So sweet. Oh, my friend, well, Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. Greatly appreciate that. Hope you have happy holidays. Got some family, my mom and dad are flying in for Christmas. Super stoked about that. They'll get to meet little Rue, which I'm very happy about. Look, I put the headphones put the headphones on Macy so she could hear. That's awesome. Such a good doggo. That is damn right. 100%. They are, I don't know, they're just perfect. You know, it's crazy, like me and Crystal will talk about, like when we see something that Rue does that's very similar to what Macy used to do. It would always say that, like, Macy had a conversation with her before God sent her down to us, and that's why there's so many similarities between the two of them. And oddly enough, a lot of times whenever like I'm petting Rue or loving on her, she's snuggling with us at night, it takes me back to Macy. Like there's so much that she does. It's the same. Like whenever I would get in bed, I'd brush my teeth, get in bed. Macy loved this, I don't know, maybe the smell or what, but she, like, after I'd brush my teeth, she had to put her nose up to my mouth, like against my mouth. But she was like kind of forceful about it. It's super funny. So you could like try to pull, like you kind of like grab her ears gently, but like try to pull her away, and she's just like trying to like keep her nose on my mouth. Who does that now? Rue does that. She's all up in my mouth, trying to lick my mouth, all because of that toothpaste. And yeah, so there's just a lot of similarities. So it's like I can feel Macy through her, which is it makes her not being here anymore, you know, a lot more bearable. Yeah, dogs are angels. So we got Bella as well, my black lab. She's in the living room. She doesn't like this wooden floor. It's very slippery for her feet. She's scared of it, so she never comes in here. When I do bring her in here, she's always trying to get out of here fast. But she's been my heart dog since 2011, 2012. But she's been with me since, like, you know, lived at home with my parents, started working in the airlines, and then like kind of transitioning into manhood, where, you know, move out of my parents' house, working at my first airline, or I guess technically my second airline, but as a dispatcher, living in St. Louis, and then we moved down to Fort Lauderdale.
Hey, Captain Blake.
Oh, shit.
First Officer Brian. Would you like anything to drink or a small snack? No cookie in the cup this time, promise.
No, thank you. I think we're good up here. Do you have any schnitzels back there? Any pretzels? Any German food?
No schnitzels on this flight, Captain. But we do have some delicious pretzels available for you. Would you like me to bring some up?
Yeah, if you could. Bring me a pretzel and some beer cheese. Maybe a good German IPA. Yeah, that should work. You know, this is a Part 91 reposition flight. We have no passengers or anything. It's just a regular old flight, so you can kind of do whatever we want. Let's see what she says.
Sure thing, Captain Blake. I'll bring you a pretzel and some beer cheese along with a nice German IPA. Enjoy the flight.
Guten Tag. What if there's any German flight attendants on here? Guten Tag. Where is my pretzel and my beer cheese and my German IPA?
Captain, I'll check on the pretzel, beer cheese, and German IPA right away. Hang tight.
She doesn't sound German. It says she's from Germany. Yeah, Mara from Germany. Sounds very German to me. We'll go back to Taylor. Alright, anyways. I think dogs have a way of being in other dogs through spirit. I think so too. If anything, they're definitely angels sent down. I was thinking about getting a dog before I got my cat, but wouldn't be fair to the dog because I don't have time to walk and exercise it. Yeah, you know, we kind of don't really either. We've got a fenced-in backyard. It's not very big, but we'll go outside, we'll throw the ball, we'll kind of run her around a little bit, but it's enough for a lab. Now if we had like a Malinois or something like that, then yeah, those dogs are like stupid high energy. But I get it, man. My man Shaq, what's up, dude? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. When you starting to instruct? Say what? Wrong side. Find outside the U.S. rubs eyes. Yep, yep. Unbelievably so, but we are. Check out this livery though. Ain't it pretty? Kind of blends in with the clouds and such. Oh shit, Tuesday. Are you nervous? Yeah, man, I'm ready for chase plane. Come on, the 19th. I don't have to do this myself. Just let it do it all on its own. Wrong side fell out of bed and bumped his head, and that's why he's in Europe. I've actually had this stream planned for about a week. Just didn't know exactly when I was going to do it, but I had the screenshot ready to go. And I'm trying to like cover all of the Airbuses, and then make the switch back over to a yoke on the desk. Look at the pick I sent you. Okay. I gotta say, Lufthansa 100-year livery is really sharp. Second to Delta. Yeah, I do favor the Delta livery a bit more. I think it's a little bit more creative, better colors, but definitely a good looking livery for sure. Oh shit. Oh, schnitzel. That's dope, man. I like how they put it on like each aircraft type. I don't know which one I like the most though. Yeah, I do think the 7, especially with having half the airplane double decked, kind of complements the crane quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know which one I like most. Yeah, that's sharp. That's sharp, yeah. I'm very nervous, excited, but really nervous. Well, just don't let nobody kill you, man. That's the only thing I'm actually concerned about. You'll be a good teacher. You'll instruct very well. Just, God, don't let nobody put you in a bad spot. Our top drop should have been in view by now. That's way out there. It's been out the gate for 47 minutes. It's an hour and 39-minute flight, I believe. Hour 35. I wonder if this shows equal time. Passed it. Yeah, boy, got some mountains coming up. Y'all know I love some mountains. Actually, I think we've been in the mountains for a minute now that I think about it. Just haven't paid no attention. Thoughts on the American Airlines 100-year livery? That's that like retro military looking livery, right? Okay, April 15, 1926. So Delta is just barely ahead of them. Delta Airlines was founded in 1925. A crop dusting company in Macon, Georgia. That's not what I've always been told. I've always been told my whole life that the birthplace of Delta Airlines is Monroe, Louisiana.
Lufthansa, Niner, Jean 080, contact Marseille control on 126.705.
Over to some French control that I can't understand because your French accent's very strong on 126.075. Good day. Anyone's got anything to say back to that? No? Okay. Bonjour, control. Lufthansa flight 9080, flight level 400. Huh. So I asked Google, was Delta Airlines founded in Monroe, Louisiana? It says yes, Delta's roots are firmly in Monroe, Louisiana. Its predecessor, Huff DeLand Dusters, the first crop dusting company, moved from Georgia to Monroe in 1925, and in 1928, C.E. Woolman led purchase and rebranding of the company as Delta Airlines, or Delta Air Services, making Monroe the birthplace of what would become Delta Airlines, with the first passenger flight launching from there in 1929. Huh. Wow, Delta Air Service launches its first passenger flights from Dallas with stops in Shreveport and Monroe before continuing to Jackson, Mississippi. I think they ran that route for years and years and years, all the way like onto the MD-88s. Delta Air Corporation is officially incorporated in Louisiana with headquarters remaining in Monroe through 1930. So while the first crop dusting company started elsewhere, its transformation into Delta Airlines happened in Monroe, making it the airline's foundational city. Huh. It's even on the Delta News Hub. So, before moving Monroe months later. Huh. What do you know? I mean, I like the American Airlines 100-year livery, but it doesn't convey 100 years. It just like, I don't know, it conveys like military or something.
Lufthansa, Niner, Jean 080, contact Marseille control on 126.705.
That's what I'm on. Oh, 705. You're up in our weird ass frequencies. Contact Musel control on 126.705 Lufthansa 9080. Bonjour, Lufthansa 9080 flight level 400. Guten Tag. If they made it like the 737 Retro, that would have been better. Wrong side, you have to check out Ruvan, yeah, can't say that, in Sweden. It's known as Santa's Airport. Absolutely beautiful approach. Interesting. Alright, I go look. Oh, it's in Finland. How dare you get it wrong and mislead me? Serving as the official airport for Santa Claus Village. Now I'm going to counter that with this. There's an actual North Pole, Alaska, which I feel like should make, that should be the official. It's right next to Fairbanks, Alaska. But then again, you know, you got like Nome and other airports that are further north in Alaska than Fairbanks, but it's legitimate North Pole, Alaska. Crystal lived there for I think 6 years, and it's like Christmas town all year round. Travel to Alaska, North Pole. Yeah, they have like a Santa Claus museum, Christmas museum, shit like that. Chris will show me all this stuff. So, which one should really be the official airport for Santa Claus? Lapland, Finland. Official airport of Santa Claus. Which one's further north? That's tight. There, I do think that might be a little bit further north, just ever so slightly. Top drops 120 miles out. It's 11 years ago. I think there is a webcam at this place. I'm pretty sure. What's it called? Pretty sure Leavenworth, Washington, but that place has a camera on here. We'll also have to check and see what the weather's like in Jackson Hole today, as well as Park City. Marseille, all the French people's names. Choking on the dick. The one in Finland is at the Arctic Circle. You can literally get off a train below the Arctic Circle and walk to the Arctic Circle and cross it. Damn, that's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Grassroots. I think that's a ice skating rink, if I remember correctly. Ontario, Canada. Oh, I might bust their ass. Cary Park, North Carolina. Winter Garden's on here, which is right down the road from me. I could be there in like 20 minutes and be on the camera waving at you guys. Helen, Georgia. We'll definitely be going there once we move to Atlanta. Probably go there next Christmas. Kind of reminds me of Gatlinburg a little bit. Pigeon Forge. California for Cali summer. I would like to go to Leavenworth, but I'm also not like super big on the German architecture stuff. Even though I think Santa Claus Christmas does originate from German shit. There it is. Yeah, that's it. Rovaniemi, Finland. That's pretty. Not gonna lie. -8 Celsius, I'm assuming. Bryant Park, New York City. Been there. Skated there. Too many people. New York City has been a shit show today, aviation-wise. Bad. Alright, now we gotta go see what's going on in Park City. This is where we went last year and where we went skiing. And I proposed to Crystal. Why are all these cameras down? Some bullshit. Well, no, we can't look at Park City. Maybe. I love this camera. This is in close to Zion National Park. While we're waiting on that. Oh man, there's not even any snow on the ground in Jackson Hole anymore. But I bet if we go west of the mountains, we'll probably see some snow. Got a bunch of cameras. Let's see. Yeah, Grand Tarhee Resort. This is on the other side of the Tetons. Look, everything is snowy. But it's, oh, that's just snow melting. It's snowing, people are skiing, snowboarding, all the things. But when you go back to the east side of the range, look at that. There's a little bit of snow down here on the ground because it's in the shadow of the mountain. But everything else in the sun, no snow. Show y'all something kind of cool, Check this out. So, this webcam is on top of a restaurant. It's a pizza restaurant that overlooks the Tetons, and there's a couple trailheads over here that you can go hiking. There's Snake River right down here, and this is where we're at in this picture. Having a nice cold beer. There's the, man, my damn face is in the way. There's the Snake River. I thought I had this little structure in the picture, but I guess I didn't. Now I don't approach. Yeah, because that's all I got. But yeah, we're basically right where this webcam is at. Can you imagine just enjoying a nice beer, nice pizza, overlooking the mountains? That's what you can do in J-Hole. Yeah, they got a lot of cameras to look at, which I love. Bach River. Our Airbnb was down there. Sky coaster down at the bottom of that mountain that we were looking at. On the top of the mountain. Not sure what this is though. Watch the sun come up in this camera. Watch the, yeah, so you can see the peaks start lighting up as the sun's peeking over the mountains. It kind of bums me out that this shit's still going. So this place is nuts. Zenith Zion. Let me show y'all where this camera's at. I want to make this bigger. So this camera is at this, like these little houses. And the house overlooks all that. Got a hot tub outside, a fire pit, a ping pong table. Place is crazy, and it's like thousands of dollars a night to stay here. I think it was like $5 grand when I looked it up. This place is nuts. So what Sedona's looking like today. Sedona looks nice. I think our cameras are working now. Park City. So this was where my buddy and I, his wife and Crystal, we all came here and did a little skiing. I almost died a few times, but legit almost died. like one time. We so this line takes you up to like way up top, like higher than what you can see. They have a green slope and a black slope up there. Obviously I was on the green, and I still almost died. But nonetheless, it was a lot of fun. We gave it a shot. Trying to find a spot that we sat at. This was kind of our view. I'm not a big skier, didn't really care for it a whole lot, but I enjoy the vibes. The vibes are dope. Oh, okay, I see where we're at. It wouldn't be in the camera shot. Yeah, the vibes are dope. They got these fire pits. You said fire pits, have a drink. Beautiful sunny day. Everybody's skiing and shit. I suck at snowboarding. Snowboarding's not easy. But we had a good time. This is on top of that mountain I almost died at. That's the top of where that gondola takes you. That's in the webcam. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I was trying to stay still. That's probably half my problem. But it's pretty up there. Pretty scary. Park City was nice. We enjoyed it. Love to go back. Love the condo that we had. Super cozy. That's cool. See people starting their ski runs. Morning time. Pretty sure that's looking west away from Jackson. Alright, ladies and gents, we are about to start our way down here in about the next 8 miles. 5K probably doesn't even cover the mortgage on that. Oh, fuck no. That place is nuts. Nuggets. I would love some nuggets right now. I'm hungry. But if you've never been skiing, I don't know, it's cool. It's something I maybe try once or twice. I mean, snowboarding is easier to master but harder to start, they say. And then skiing is harder to start but easier to master. I felt like skiing was easier all the way around. But I don't know. It's something you ought to try at least once. Go to like a cool ski lodge and just check out all the vibes, I guess. Marcel Control, Lufthansa 9080 would like to begin our descent. Motherfucker. Lufthansa 9080 would like to begin our descent.
Lufthansa 9080, say requested altitude.
was my iPad about to die? It was at 100% when I started streaming. Probably Apple playing with me. Like, oh, you need a new iPad. You need a new one. We're just gonna do PSXT from here. Now she wants to come lay down where y'all can't see her. Alright, let's go through, let's get some stuff put in. Alright, so in Frankfurt, wind's variable at 2 knots. Outside air temperature is 7 degrees Celsius, QNH 1024. Barrowman's on the approach for ILS runway 25 left. It's 561. Transition level. Signed by ATC. We'll call it 7,000. Everything else should be fine. Our fix info, we got F 25 left. We'll run that 5 miles. I hate skiing, I suck, but was a natural on the snowboard. See, and to me it always seems like it's kind of either or. Like, I was terrible on a snowboard, although I thought I was going to do good on a snowboard because I'm good at skimboarding at the beach. But I'm not, couldn't even stand up. And skiing was the other way around. I was able to stand up and it was halfway decent. The auto brake's low. They're super light. Fuck is the star? The star is hideous. What's that, little girl? What you want? You want a treat? I get a treat. You've been a good girl. You've been a good girl ever since we went live. You've been good. Surprisingly. Compliments of Cali Simmer. A little stretch. What's the bottom altitude on this thing? This thing is so, like, you can't tell me that this star by itself is not a threat. like human factors, it's not confusing. Like, cool, we start all normal, and then I guess you can either split off to the left and fly the zigzag. So we can do, hey, get out of there, get out of there, don't start being bad now. You can like do that, or I guess you can go do that. There are probably different procedures for each one, but that's gross. Yeah, 16. What's after that? Yeah, 626. Where's that? Oh, okay, I see. That's the beginning of the approach. Okay. So it looks like for us, we're going to be flying the red portion. Alright, alright. At least now we know what we're doing. And we'll get the ILS push buttons on. Down to. Yep. Insert that. Not gonna fly all that shit. Might be 8,500 feet high, but we'll get it down. So if you ever want to come down fast, just go open descent, selected speed, and increase the speed. Oh, now it says we're too. It's like I recalculated, then it was like, oh wait, actually, you're too high. Yeah, I'm not flying all that shit. That's be fucked up. Can I just not delete? Yay! That is a long downwind. Making our way there. We'll get there eventually. There's a ski mountain near me, just never had the need or desire. So, yeah, like for me, like I said, it's not even the skiing itself, it's like the ski lodge vibes, I guess. It's kind of a cool place to just like hang out, have some drinks, all that kind of stuff. enjoyed that aspect of it. The actual like skiing, I was like, eh. How the hell do I brighten these up? I can't remember. There we go. Alright, it is IFR in Frankfurt, overcast 900, but we got good viz. Temperature 7, so we'll have the any ice on the way down. The laptop does that. Gives me a warning that my hard drive is failing and I need to upgrade my maintenance plan. Really? Yeah, you know how how Apple is. They got caught, putting out updates to devices that will run the battery out faster so that people will trade their shit in. I've had this iPad now for like 3.5 years, and I am casting. But even still, started around 100%, and even with casting, that's how y'all see my stuff. Still seems very, very fast to get down to 7%, within a couple hours. And I don't think they fly the whole thing in real life unless it's very busy. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably have everybody fly that for sequencing and shit. We're gonna get the flight control replay ready for this one. Lot of speed brakes there. I'm out of drinky drink. Yeah, golly. The Northeast is fucked today. Newark. Ground delay program, average of 245-minute delays. JFK, an average of 196-minute delays. LaGuardia, 351-minute delays. Philly's at 77-minute delays. We also have flow control. That's for the satellite airports. Yeesh. Uh-oh. They're just loading in the scenery. Let's take a look at Foreflight. Hell, the weather's pushed out. I guess maybe they're just dealing with the residual issues. Oh, got the winds too though. 315 gusts 2.5. Yeah. Runway condition codes 555. 100% wet, 1/8 inch wet snow, swept and sanded. Ish. Shitty day to be a dispatcher, shitty day to be a pilot going up there, pilot coming out of there, passengers trying to get in and out of there. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was supposed to be hitting today. Alright. Okay, I guess this one. 1020. Alright, let's go select the speed. Dial down 220 on the speedo. Yeah, hence your comment earlier, right? Blowing all the snow off the trees. Oh, Rudy Butt's snooping. Speed Alt Star. Heading mode. Start turning it in a little bit to stay below that glide. On the approach, and autopilot channel number 1. Throw up flaps 1. I see no slats coming out. That's slope, low. Definitely got some low ceilings down there. This approach altitude set. Flaps 2. Supposed to be a heat wave next week, going to get to 50. Man, I wish it would get to 50 here, but the other way, we should get down to 50. We went to a little Christmas thing at a farm yesterday, and it was like 75 degrees. Like, it kind of kills it. It's like, it doesn't even feel Christmassy. They had fire pits going. You can make s'mores and hot chocolate and stuff. It's like, can't do that. It's too fucking hot. 8 miles.
2,500.
Yeah, let's go gear down. Flaps 3. Enjoy the landing, guys. See y'all on the ground. Alright, my airplane is just sailing, so we should pop out of it after the next 500 feet or so. Runways in sight. Left quarter and crosswind.
1,000.
I'm not used to flying airplanes this tall, so it's probably gonna be a smashy. But we'll see. A little bit to the left. Or a little bit to the right, bringing it back left. Like he's trying to roll to the right.
Five hundred. 500. 500.
500. 400. 400. 400.
400.
400. 400.
400. 400. 100 above. 300.
God damn it, man.
300.
Crystal lives to call me at the wrong time.
300. Minimum.
And watch, I bet she'll fucking call again when I don't answer this one.
One 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Manual brake. Auto brakes off. I'm not sure if the fat airplanes go to that side of the airplane or that side. Looks like that side. It's delivery though, so we're gonna take it over to Tech Ops. For its induction. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Steph, I appreciate it. I'm sure it was pretty firm. I didn't really flare much more than I already was. Just kind of rode down what I had. So it's probably, I don't know, 200 or 300 feet per minute. Yeah, but we'll get out the way. But it looked good. It was on point. Didn't seem too bad. Yeah, it didn't seem too bad. Applaus, weil es sich für einen guten deutschen Pasteur gehört. I don't know, but hello, Scheiße. Fick dich, du bist einen Scheiße, Kaffeekasse der Scheiße. That's all I know. I just know cuss words. Bruder, Wutter, Mutter, Schwester. I know like some stuff from back in the day when I used to want to learn Deutsche in the Deutschland. Alright, let's get them lights. Wait for this guy to come on over, and then we'll take the airplane over to Tech Ops for induction. Oh my god, I never hit save on the flight record, so we never got a recording of that. Dadgummit. That's what we need. We need to fly some CRJ ops. Go to Aspen. Eagle. Oh, let's beat that 777. Applauding as it is appropriate for German passengers. Nice. I've been in the jump seat on a few flights. Not sure how much you know about me, Steph, but I'm a flight dispatcher in the U.S. and flight dispatchers get to ride in the jump seat in the cockpit on any U.S. domestic flight. And there's been a number of flights on my airline even where we land and it's buttery smooth and people start clapping. And the pilots just giggle. They think it's funny. South. Don't ask me why they do it, but I heard it's only German tourists that applaud on landings. Interesting. I mean, I think, especially if it's a really good landing, I think it's worth applauding. Not just because it's a good landing, right? But because it took two very I missed my turn. It took two very skilled professionals to get passengers from A to B safely and efficiently, hopefully on time. Those guys trained for many years to be able to do that. So hey, I think it's worth the applause. Max wingspan, we're just going to ignore that signage. I think we can squeeze in. little bit closer than I would like, though. That's another airplane we got to fly. It's the A340. We tried flying it in one stream and it crashed. The sim crashed on us. Such a good looking livery. Really, 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 really good looking. Well done, my friend. Appreciate you going through all this work to make this, to bring this livery to life and let people like me get to enjoy it. Oh, Rue is dreaming. Let's see if I can zoom in. She was kicking a second ago. Alrighty, let's let them up. Not that there's any passengers to let up. And then shut them down. If there's any kind of ground services we can get, probably not. Passenger stairs. Yeah, I wouldn't think so, because there's not going to be GSX here either. It's not an actual parking spot. Let's see if there is something close for us. Let's see. We're right here. Yeah, there's nothing in here. It's alright. We'll just pretend. Yeah, you can see her. There you go. You can see her kicking around. She hasn't started yelping yet, though. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is a good dream. Usually when it's not, barking and all that kind of stuff. Most pilots say they don't realize it because they're so. I could very much see that too, especially having the headset on and being tied into the comms and stuff. I could very well see that. Sometimes firm landing's even safer, 100%. Short runways, contaminated runways. Really, even any runway, right? Like putting it down within the touchdown zone and hopefully more specifically near the touchdown point, way safer than floating it halfway down the runway and trying to make it smooth, then run off the runway. Yeah. Very, very true. Very, very true. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this stream. And if you enjoyed it and you enjoyed the livery, please run over to Steph's Flight Sim TO page. Again, drop the link in here and leave a like download it for yourself, put it on your 380, go fly around a little bit in it. Good looking airplane, good looking livery. Just goes so well here in the Frankfurt scenery. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Photobomb. You gotta love it. But guys, that's gonna do it for another episode here on the Wrong Side Simulations channel. I'm hoping that maybe tonight. Ooh, never mind. I gotta work. I'm working early this week. I'm doing 9 to 5 instead of noon to 8. If the opportunity presents itself sometime tonight to go live again, we'll definitely do so. Maybe fly the A340. And then once we get that airplane under our belt, it's been eluding us for a while, we'll switch back over to the yoke and go back to flying some yoke airplanes, do some 737s, CRJ, whatever. Can't even remember what yoke airplanes I have in my hangar. Maybe do some bush flying. Bush flying would be dope. Go fly around Yosemite a little bit. Maybe, hell, maybe we'll fly the Black Hawk one day. Might have to load me up a long. Hey, there you go. There you go. Do it, man. So, anyways, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday, great rest of your weekend. And as always, be good or be good at it. Keep it on the wrong side. I'm Blake, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.